So today I'm in southern Indiana. I came all the way down here to meet up with a friend. Keith is going to be here in a little while, and I think this is the place. He gave me a pin on a map, and by all description and all the map and everything, this is the place. But there is a possibility that we're actually supposed to be on down this road and it's gated off. So he could get here and say, this place won't work and we need to go to another place that he knows of. But for now, I've got the Teardrop set up. I'm getting ready to start making a little fire. And I came down here because tonight it's supposed to be in this area, possibly below zero. And that'll give me a chance to maybe even not sleep in the Teardrop, but throw my stuff down on the ground and test out my cold weather sleeping bag. I haven't decided yet. Most likely I'll be in the Teardrop, but there is a chance that if I feel like it, I may just throw it down on the ground. But Keith will be here in a little bit, and we plan on having just a good night sitting around the fire and enjoying this winter weather. I forgot to bring my fire starter, so right now I'm relying on the old trick of using, if I can find it, just normal old hand sanitizer. Using the alcohol and the hand sanitizer to get my fire started. It works. Hopefully it works this time. So I said I didn't bring a fire starter. I did bring a fire starter. I just didn't bring any kind of accelerant to help get the fire well on its way. And I could probably do some bushcraft thing and find a whole bunch of dry tinder out here on these brown leaves and things, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it the easy way. And that is burning. It's just really hard to see. That alcohol burns very clear. So it's been quite a while since I've done any video updates on my DIY Teardrop camper. And some might argue that it's not a Teardrop camper anymore. While it is still the shape, I have totally removed the kitchen part. It wasn't a feature that was something that I needed or was using. So I added 200 watts of solar and battery system and 2,000 watt inverter. So now I can go out and have some luxuries in it rather than being kind of a primitive type thing. I can go out and enjoy some of the finer things, including I've got a diesel heater that sits out here on the ground, and then it pipes in through the side there, and it keeps everything super toasty. The spots that were part of the kitchen area, because of the way that the shelves were in there, that area is all still in there. It's kind of a mess. But now I just have like storage for things that we will use out here on the table. Silverware and spices and paper towels and paper plates. I have that on both sides. I really, really enjoy having those features on there. Joanna and I have been out in a couple times and used the diesel heater and slept in cold temperatures. And if you don't open the vent on top, it's so hot in there, even on the lowest setting, that you can't sleep in there. So we typically just open the top, open a little vent that's on the front also, and we just let that thing run all night. And it uses maybe, not even a gallon of diesel overnight. So it's a really nice way for us to get out here and enjoy the cold without getting too cold. Now that the fire's going, I'm going to just have a simple, some smoked sausages. No big deal, no big prep. Just put them on a stick and warm them up, and that's going to be my evening meal. These are smoked sausages and somewhere near a medium in heat. And I have no idea how to say that word. Andouille. Smoked sausages, medium heat. Oh no, children of the future. Hope they don't mind I burned their paper. I would definitely buy these again. These are really good. You'll have to go back into the video. I don't remember what they were. I burned the paper. So I just received a call from Keith. He's on his way here. If you guys haven't seen his videos, he goes on his channel is Trail Medic, and he just hit a big milestone of like 10,000 subscribers. So if you've not seen his channel, he's got reviews on just about everything you can imagine for truck camping and van camping, and he's got videos, just every detail of building out, I think, 2 different vans that he's built out over, that he's done a full documentation on. So check out his channel. He's a good guy, but he'll be here shortly. So Keith, the Trail Medic, has arrived. And now we get to do all the bull crapping around the fire.
That's exactly right. I remembered my heated vest this time.
Okay, so it's about 9 o'clock, about 16 degrees out, and I think I'll cold weather test my sleeping bag some other night. It feels pretty nice in here with the heater running, so after sitting around the fire all evening, I'm just gonna get a good night's sleep in here in the camper. So I will see you in the morning. All right, so it's morning now, and it's only 24 degrees inside the Teardrop. At some point last night, I was looking at how many amps I was drawing off the battery, and I had shut off a fan, and that fan brings warm air from inside this living space and it runs it through the area in the back where the battery and everything is to keep that whole area warm and recirculates. And I had shut that fan off to see the amount of amps that was being pulled from the heater outside. And then I forgot to turn it back on. So at 3 o'clock in the morning, I sat up and was looking at my phone and looking at the temperature and looking at the moon outside, and then just seeing what was going on around and about. And as I was sitting here, everything shut down. Everything shut down. And that battery has a built-in monitoring system. And once it gets to a certain temperature, it shuts off to keep from damaging the battery from discharging any more power. And so that happened to me at 3 o'clock in the morning. And then it became a good thing that I had a sleeping bag in here, a good warm sleeping bag to rely on, because the temperature dropped really fast in here. So everything's fine. It did get cold. It got down to, I think, 4 degrees. The only problem is the diesel heater is supposed to go through a cool down process, and it didn't. It was just cut off abruptly and during operation. So there is a possibility that the circuitry in that diesel heater could be damaged. I hope not. It's very cold. It had plenty of cold air to cool it down quickly, and so I'm hoping it got it cooled down and didn't damage the unit. We'll see. But it's another good day in the Hoosier National Forest. Hickory smoked bacon and all beef franks for breakfast. Now, that's a good way to start the cold day. Oh no, children of the future, I'm burning paper again.
Diverse camping in the Hoosier National Forest. See you on the next one.
See you on the next one, Keith.
Later.